Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke. We are hurting pretty bad. Well, actually not too bad. Well, Rusty Spoon can't do anything. Shinji the Third can't do anything. So technically we've got two Pokemon that can't do anything. We've got a Shelder. He's just a Shelder until we get a Water Stone. And then, what were you? I forgot. It's been a little bit. Okay, so you actually are going to evolve soon. Slippery will evolve too. So I think that we're going to be doing a lot of grinding this time around. Let me adjust my microphone here. There we go. That's better. We're going to be doing a lot of grinding. This is the grinding episode. I'm thinking we're going to go back to the different towns as we go. See if maybe there's items and houses for people that I didn't talk to. We really could use money in any form. So let's see. First, I want Slippery to evolve because he's a guaranteed evolution, and we might get something pretty decent out of that. So, actually, what would be better? I guess it would actually, I know what we can do. It'd probably be better if we train him in National Park because of that Victory Bell specifically. I might try talking to some trainers as we're out too, because I realized that we haven't been registering phone numbers for rematches. And that's going to be pretty important. And then, because that is actually how we're going to get some extra money. I do need to go get my free Pokeball from Kurt. So it's going to be a little bit of a pickup episode, but that's okay because we've got an hour. And we're going to make sure that we are prepared for whatever's next. I was clearly underprepared. I should have been prepared. I definitely wasn't. That was on me. And I failed everybody on my team. I failed them. Nice. He's already working hard for us. I like it. Let's see. I don't think we caught... I'll need to go back and check, but I don't think we've caught the Pokemon in Union Cave. If I remember correctly, it was like a Flareon that we tried to catch, but then we couldn't catch it, and so I left that one as like a we'll come back to it. We could go fishing in Slowpoke Well, too. Because I know I didn't catch anyone there. I remember I looked back, and I didn't catch, or I caught everybody up till now besides the ones that I mentioned. But I didn't think to check Union Cave. I just assumed we caught something in there. But I was thinking like, oh, well, we still got National Park. We've got the area before Ekritique. Nope, I was wrong. All of it, I was wrong. I was like, huh, we may just have to go with what we've got. But maybe that's for the better. We just train what we have. And then maybe when we get to Blackthorn, we can start thinking about catching a bunch of different Pokemon. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. Tail Whip. I keep bumping my microphone. It's weird because it's not like it's in a weird spot or anything. I just am clumsy. Yeah, I've been trying to think of... Oh, you know what? There's also a trainer that we haven't battled on the... In between Ekritique and... I'm sorry, in between... Bellum. What do you know? I'm trusting you. In between Goldenrod and National Park. There's like one trainer that we haven't battled, and he's actually on the other side of a item too, so... That wasn't worth it. Now that I think about it, though, I gotta come up with a good place to train Bellum. Actually, no, I know the perfect place. The Krabby, right below Ekritique. That would be the perfect place to train him. He only needs to go 2 levels, I think, right? Here. You set that thing on fire. I'm gonna look at my Pokedex. Bellsprout. Oh, 21. He needs 5 levels. But that's fine, because that's around where I need him to be anyway. It's like in the 20s. Really, we should be bringing everybody up to 30, but I feel like that's going to take way longer than I would like. So I'm considering just getting everybody up to like a decent level, figure out who's going to evolve, who's not. And then we're probably just going to go ahead and train Hitmonchan. And then get Hitmonchan to like level 35 if we can. That should be enough. I think that's going to cover it. But time will tell, because I don't want to leave anything to chance, so I'm only going to go as far as I think I can go with it. But I really should look back at the previous video and see, or was it the one before that, where we took on the Cyanwood gym? I should look back and see what it was. Like what levels they were. Alright, what do we got? Is that Cyndaquil? We're getting a Cyndaquil! Oh, but he's gonna evolve. That's fine. We'll keep working at him. Oh, antidote. Slippery. Arcanine. Shelder could probably take him out, but he's just gonna roar, isn't he? I don't think he's actually gonna let me stay here. He's just gonna use roar and be done with it. No, he's gonna leer. Okay. You know water. Oh, you know surf. That's right. I had to teach you surf. I forgot about that. We started the episode surfing, and I completely forgot that I lost my surfer. Oh, you missed! Oh, how does it feel to suck, Arcanine? I'm so mean to the wild Pokemon. I was looking at Lunar, too, after the last episode, and I'm just like, yeah, I am not finishing this randomizer. I'm gonna, like... I give it, like, 4 videos, and we're game overing. There's no way. But I don't know. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I'm confident. If I plan, if I strategize, we can do it. I was watching my friend do a Fire Red randomizer, and I was like, I realized that I really was under training. Like, I was kind of shocked at just how much I let it go. So I'm like, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna train. We're gonna have an entire episode dedicated to training. Maybe 2, depending on how far we get. But I think we'll be okay. I'd really like for Sheldon to get pretty high. But ideally, we're evolving Bellum and Slippery to a good point, and then we're switching to Throw Hands, who will hopefully reach level 30, all on its own. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to handle that. Like, what's maybe the Krabby, but I don't know. There's also the connecting point between Ekritique and Mahogany that I think we can do now. We might actually be able to make our way into Mahogany Town. I don't think we can do anything because everything's going to be really powerful there. I believe the trainers there are like in the mid-30s. So we definitely can't do anything. We might not even be able to catch any Pokemon also because of that. He's gonna wake up. There we go. I love Cyndaquil so much. Hands down my favorite starter. With any luck, he'll turn into like a Typhlosion, or actually Charizard would be good too. I feel like we'd get a lot out of a Charizard. What other fire types do we have? Magmar? I feel like we might be able to get a lot out of Magmar. Could be a Moltres too. I think best case scenario, we end up with a legendary that we can actually work with. I still hate that Rusty Spoons is basically just dead in the water until we get something it can learn. And Bellum's gonna evolve into a grass or poison. He's so close to another evolution. Yeah, Bellum's gonna turn into a grass or poison, so that could lead to a lot of fun things. I think it'd be really cool if it turned into a Venusaur. I think that would be pretty helpful. But we could really use, like, if he's gonna evolve into a poison type, part of me kind of hopes it's like a Gengar or a Haunter. I feel like that would be the most useful thing, because we really do kind of need, like, a ghost type, especially since we lost our one Pokemon that knew Shadow Ball. Alright, Slippery, let's go. What you got? Oh, yeah! I like that we just skipped Charmeleon entirely. Screw you, Charmeleon. Alright, let's see. Hang on. Let me look at my Pokedex. Alright, Charizard. What do you got for level ups? Not bad. We're actually going to be able to do a lot with Charizard. I like this. Especially if we get Fly, we'll kind of like... Because he won't learn Flame... The next move he learns is Scary Face, and then he learns Flamethrower at level 34, and then Wing Attack at 36. So I'm like, if we bypass it, we might actually be able to teach him Fly and like make him incredibly useful. By the time he's like he might just be a viable option for throwing down here by then. Alright, so let's get back up to Ecruteak. We'll train Bellum. Actually, let's go to Violet. And then, well, what's the fastest way to Azalea Town? I don't think there is a fast way to Azalea Town. That kind of sucks. And I don't feel like going through Union Cave again, but I also don't feel like going through Elex Forest. So maybe we'll just... Kurt can keep the Pokeball, I guess. Well, no, we really do need it. We'll just go back through Union Cave. It'll be fine. Because we didn't catch the thing in Union Cave. Well, no, I'm going to wait till next episode. Because I don't remember if we caught the Pokemon in Union Cave. And if we didn't... Or if we did, or if we didn't catch the Pokemon in Union Cave, then I'd like to go ahead and catch one while I'm in there. Alright, hopefully it's Krabby. Nope, actually I don't know if that's safe for me to... Yeah, well, I could Sleep Powder him, but if it knows Powder Snow, I don't want to chance that. And I already know if I need to keep training Slippery. I think Slippery should end up maybe being level 30 alongside of Throw Hands. send a message real quick. Okay. So the only threat to Bellum out here is Delibird. Okay. Happened again. Ooh, actually, I know another good place that we could train Bellum. There's Burn Tower, the Kabuto. It would be double weak to Vine Whip. I'm really not upset with this Charizard. This is actually a pretty sweet gig we got. Which is crazy because I'm actually a Bulbasaur guy, kind of guy, so like the fact that I'm excited about a Charizard is just wild to me. I've always really liked Bulbasaur. I'm trying to remember why I chose Bulbasaur, because I definitely, like, when I was younger would have gone for, like, a Charmander, but I think maybe I chose Bulbasaur because Brock and Misty were both weak, and just ever since then I've just chosen Bulbasaur. That's probably why. Ah, I was hoping we'd put him to sleep before he teleported. Nice. I was like, we should go look for that hidden item the guy was talking about. I was like, that looks like a place where I would, if I was a dev, I would hide an item. Are there any more? Oh, I think we lost our Rock Smasher too, didn't we? Is Rock Smash required to get through the game, I wonder? Because if it is, that's not good. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do if Rock Smash is required, and I probably should have kept Mr. Krabs just in case that was a required thing. Unless that one guy, maybe we can get it again. Yeah, I don't see any other, like, hidden spots. Nice. As long as it's something that I can actively fight with Bellum, we're good. He needs to hit level 21. And I think this is a good grinding spot. Poison Powder. I think I'll teach you Poison Powder. Yeah, that would be helpful. There we go. We should get a lot of experience from Kabuto, I imagine. No? Interesting. I figured we would because of its rarity, but maybe not. I'll chance it. No, it definitely knows an Ice-type move. Well, that's also super effective on Slippery. Not on Sheldon, though. Sheldon's got this. Aww. I have the Burnt Berry still, right? No, I don't. Dang. I must have gotten rid of it. What is it? Oh, no, okay. Well, he can't do anything, and I can always just heal. I think we still have some healing stuff. Might heal after that. I don't know, because if it was a critical hit... Okay. We're gonna heal... Yeah, I was like, in preparation for this, I was like, I need to watch other Nuzlocke randomizers. Like, I watched my friend do a randomizer. I was watching Raura do her Emerald randomizer. Just trying to get, like, ideas for, like, what next steps were. Oh, wow, that sucks. You really don't get a lot of experience from that. That's right. You keep doing that, Bellum. You're doing great. Let's just hope they keep throwing rock types at you. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, I'm still running through my head of, like, what can we do to, like... Because how much money do I have? I probably don't have much. I don't have anything. Yeah, we'll definitely have to make a stop in New Bark for something. At least we'll get the town map that way, too. Alright, maybe I'm faster now. Maybe I can put him to sleep. Nope. Yeah, probably still not fast enough. Dang. Unless teleport always acts first. One thing that I was kind of hoping for was that in the randomization of things, we would have found Master Balls. I was like, because I'm sure that's in the pool. So I think it would have been cool if we'd actually found one, but I doubt we're actually going to find one. Nice. I was like, please don't give me another Abra. It just doesn't go well with the Abras. We are going to have to heal him, though, because he's running out of uses of Vine Whip. This is going well, though. I was thinking that it was going to take longer to train him up, but I think we're probably going to, like, have him where he needs to be pretty quickly. And really, by the end of the episode, Throw Hands just needs to be level 26. Once he learns those 3 punches, it'll be a lot easier getting him to 30. I might even try to bring Slippery to 34 if I can. If I can is the key phrase there. Sheldon. Would be great, though, if we could find a water stone somewhere. Because I don't think... Sheldon probably doesn't have the stats to hold up in competitive battle. And it does worry me a bit. Especially because he's our surf guy. So if we lose him, I don't know what we're going to do. Because we would lose the opportunity to... Well, no, we can still fish in Ekritique and Slowpoke Well. Oh, and we've got the cave on the way to Mahogany, and we've got the pool in between Mahogany and Ekritique. So actually, we will be okay. We're fine. We're fine. I mean, I know that's not going to guarantee a water type, but it at least gets us something. He's going to hit level 19, and then we can go heal up, and then we'll come back in here, and by the time we need to heal up again, he should be ready to hit 21. Nice. Stun Spore. I think... Well, sleep goes away. But sleep is pretty helpful. We'll give him Stun Spore for now. It might come in handy for trying to catch things. Plus, I don't know what he's going to turn into, so I think having options of status ailments is probably a good idea, because, like, if he turns into a Crobat, you know, like, that would be cool. Can I use my bike in here? No, you can't. Okay. I was like, if I use the bike, I'll end up in a Pokemon battle faster. Alright. 2 more levels. That's all we gotta do. Hopefully we don't run into any Abras or Swinubs, because then that's gonna take a little longer. So preferably we run into Kabutos and Geodudes. And we have them level 21 by 30 minutes in. You know what would be a really fun battle mechanic for Pokemon to, like, create? Instead of having, like, a new form for the Pokemon, I think it would be kind of cool if maybe there was, like, a field effect that allowed for multiple status ailments, so you could paralyze, poison, and put someone to sleep all at the same time. Similar to how, like, Confusion works as, like, an extra status ailment that you can apply. But it has to come from a move, right? Like, it has to be, like, a Trick Room type thing. I think that would be fun. Because then, like, part of the meta strategy is just stacking on status ailments as soon as you can, but then no one can attack, so I guess it makes sense. It basically comes down to whoever can use, like, a sleep attack first. So maybe that wouldn't be as fun as I'm thinking. Ah, so close. It's in times like these I wish I had a rare candy. Because, like, then all we'd need to do is just give him the rare candy the moment he hits 20. But we'll probably have to heal one more time before he hits 21, which does suck. Because I think he's used Vine Whip 5 times, which means he's only got 4 uses left. I guess that means we could run into a Swinub and it would be fine. Alright. I don't want to have to go out and heal him, but we're probably going to have to. Might as well just go do it now. Alright. We're making pretty good time, though. I thought by the time we got to this point, we'd be ready to, like, finish the episode, but... we've got plenty of time to train throw hands, which is great. Because then we can just spend a little bit of time on the next episode focused on training slippery and throw hands. Maybe even Bellum, too, depending on what Bellum turns into. Plus, we've got all those trainers on the water that we didn't fight. But after fighting that Tyranitar, I'm kind of scared. Like, what do you mean I've got to potentially do that again? That thing was scary enough the first time. As soon as I saw him come out, I was like, I mean, I could try, but I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, Kabuto. He's probably going to need 2 more battles, I think. Yeah, next battle ought to do it. Assuming it's one he can fight. But I think if it's Swinub, I might just go ahead and let him have it. I don't know, the Powder Snow scares me. It scares me pretty bad. Like, it just needs to be a critical hit one time, and it's done. We lose Bellum right before he evolves. Oh, one more fight, okay. We can do that. Oh, come on. The one Pokemon that's gonna make it difficult. Like, literally any other thing would have been fine, because I'm either getting the little teensy bit of experience I need, or the full experience. But no, the thing that's gonna run away the moment I try to attack. Oh, and now we're not finding anything, so that's cool. That's fun. There we go. Better not be an Abra. Alright, we got this. At least Sheldon is getting a little bit of experience. Alright, and I just noticed too, Shelder's holding a item. Bellum is evolving! Oh, Bellossom! That's good, right? Let me check its moves. Bellossom. That's funny that it stayed in its evolution. Oh wait, no, that's Oddish's evolution line. What am I thinking? Oh my word. It's not gonna learn anything until we reach level 55 when it learns Solar Beam. That's okay though. It knows Vine Whip. Like, it's pretty covered on like stat changing moves and stuff. So I'm not too upset about that. The Bellossom itself is probably going to be good anyway. So, alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to train Throw Hands. I need to take a look at its moveset again. I'd love to have it go up against the Espeon that's on the route, but unfortunately the Espeon is super effective on it, and one confusion and it's done. I have to go back to the Pokemon Center and avoid all the trainers along the way. Come on, there we go. Oh, you know what? Hold on. What are we doing? I did just say in this episode that there was a trainer we hadn't fought yet that's nearby. And I forgot I gotta talk to people too. That's fine. I wish you actually knew a fighting move. Strength will work. You give us your phone number? No. What about you? I don't remember which ones give us their number and which ones don't. Oh, no one knows cut yet, do they? Yeah. I'll have to think of, like, who should learn cut. Because right now, I don't really want any of my Pokemon to learn cut. Except maybe Blossom. I think if Blossom can learn cut, maybe that will be the one we teach. Yeah, I really wish you knew a fighting type attack. Oh, it's probably going to use Psybeam too. Maybe I should have done that differently. No, it worked. I'm fine with that. So I'm trying to get a Porygon 2 in Legends Arceus, but I have the dubious disc, but not the upgrade. Like I'm trying so hard to find the upgrade, and for the life of me, it's just not spawning where I can find it. We'll keep them coming. I mean, it's not terrible experience, so you want to keep showing up, I'll keep throwing rocks at you. Oh, fun. Okay, I'm pulling you out. I can't afford it for anything to happen to you. Slippery it is. You know, we could actually teach him cut. That might be a way to go. But now I need to go heal because these Porygon 2s are taking their toll on me. I would like to take that out, but I'm kind of afraid of it. At least until I can heal. When I can heal, I'll fight all the Misdreavuses that show up. But for now, I just need to get out of here and heal up. It's low enough that I'm scared of just like a Psychic or a Confusion or a Psybeam or even like a Wing Attack. Any one of those could be like real deadly to him. Oh, didn't mean to talk to you again. Oh, I should have been talking to people. Okay. Alright, cool. We got another number, so that's another potential rematch. What about you? Yes. Okay, we got 3 phone numbers. So 3 potential rematches. Alan wants to talk to us. Are you not ever going to find an item? I'd really like it if you would. Like, I know you found me that Firestone, and I'm so grateful for that, but now I need a Water Stone, and I need you to lock in, buddy. Confuse Ray. I don't know if that's good or bad, or if I should chance this at all. I'm gonna try. We'll see. Okay. I knew it wouldn't take him out. We're gonna try. We're gonna go for it again. Nice. Okay. It was worth the gamble. Oh, wow. I will not be fighting that again. That was definitely not worth it. I'd much rather fight the Porygon 2 than anything. Now that I think about it, is Porygon 2 normal type? I thought he was. Let me look. Yeah, it's still normal type. What about Porygon Z? Yeah, all 3 of them are normal. I don't know why I thought they were psychic type. Alright, we've got this. We've got this. We should technically be over-leveled, this guy. Yeah, we are severely over-leveled. And I'm definitely letting Sheldon handle this, because this would be great experience for him. Should have used Supersonic. I think I'm going to do that next. Depending on how much damage this does, because it's not worth the extra turn if it doesn't. Or if it's like almost got him. Oh, yeah. Sheldon putting in the work. What else you got? Unknown? Do I have anybody that can really fight Unknown? I might just leave Sheldon out. We'll let him have it. He's about to level up anyway. Unless Hidden Power is super effective, that actually concerns me. Okay. Wait, Sheldon? Hold on, did I not look at your attacks? Did I not know you could do that? Hang on. I don't think I looked because I was already concerned about it not evolving. Okay, the next, like, major... It learns Protect, but the next major attack it learns is Clamp at 41. What if we can evolve him? What level... Will he still learn things? Well, he won't learn Clamp. Wait. But he learns Spike... Cloyster learns Spike Cannon at... We're either going to learn Clamp or Spike Cannon, depending on who we evolve to. Yeah, I think Clamp would probably be a better attack. Ooh, TM35. What is that? Sleep Talk. Not the most useful thing in the world, but that's cool. Alright, Rusty Spoon. Teleport us. I don't feel like going back through that grass. And I need to get us to a better farm spot for, Throw Hands. Really, it's actually just that one section near Olivine. Probably could have talked to them. Okay. Of course we're not finding anything now. It's like, oh, quick, Shinji's farming. We need to stop spawning Pokemon. It's really not spawning them. Dang. You're part psychic, right? So this should hurt if I use Pursuit. And I bet I get a lot of experience, too. Oh, that's right. You know Recover. Maybe I'll just use Strength. Ooh, I can also train Slippery out here. I don't know how much we'll get from fighting Celebi, but... That's fine. You can use Safeguard. Go for it. Once I find out how much EXP you're worth. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. Liger. I don't think I have anything that's really effective with you. Well, Shelter, but I'm not training Sheldon at the moment. But I do think with a Aurora Beam, we might need to get Sheldon to at least level 25 before the next gym. That was a bit of a wild card that I wasn't expecting. I was thinking he was really just going to learn Surf until we could evolve him. Because I thought that Cloyster was the one that learned all the good moves. But Shelter could hold out for us. I don't know. Oh, Scizor. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Might warrant Slippery, but I don't. Oh, he knows Pursuit. Look at that. You just think you're so cool, don't you? Knowing my attacks. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if Charizard can also learn Fire Punch. Because if Charizard can also learn Fire Punch, then I might go buy that for Charizard. Let me check. TM. He can learn Fire Punch. I would need to take a look at his... if he's physical or special. I think he's special. Yeah, his special... okay, yeah, his special attack is higher. So Fire Punch might not be the best, but I'll think on it. Because while it may not be the best, it's still stronger than Ember. So even if his attack is lower, it should kind of, like, balance itself out. Especially because it gives me an extra Fire-type move to use. I could have used Bellum here, too. I know where I'm going to train Sheldon, though. Definitely going to be training Sheldon against those Charmanders on the water. I just so happen to know your moveset, and I win. Dang. Might as well just run away from him next time. That was not worth the move uses spent. That's fine. I'm still considering Fire Punch. I'm curious to see what Throw Hands EXP bar looks like right now, too. Because if it's not worth fighting the Scizor, then maybe I'll just keep fighting the Scizor, like with Throw Hands. Might use Recover. Nope, Safeguard, I win. You lose. Ha! Nice. Now let's see if we can get more Celebies. Actually, let me go heal up. Just to kind of refill my uses to push me into the next level. Because I know I'm gonna have to heal up before my next level, but this just kind of cuts out the middleman. If we just get rid of it now. Or do it now. Once again, we're not finding any Pokemon. Is this because... Because I thought you attract Pokemon more easily on a bike. Do I have that backwards? Do you repel them on bikes? You know what? I bet I could teach Mud Slap to Slippery. Wonder if that would be a good idea. Or no, I was thinking of teaching him Cut. Just to kind of give him like an extra thing. Alright, I'm gonna see what Throw Hands can do here. So far I've learned you can really only use Pursuit. I don't know what else you've got up there, but I have a feeling you're going to use Pursuit. Focus Energy. I could give Pursuit a try. Yeah. It is just better to switch to Slippery here. It's so funny to me that we caught a Charmander and we just skipped Charmeleon. He still ended up being a Charizard. Listen, you weren't worth it, so I'm just gonna run for now. Because even if I switch to Bellum, it's not really gonna be all that much experience. Ooh. Now you might be worth switching to Sheldon. I keep forgetting to look at Sheldon's held item. He must be really rare on this route because I think I've only seen him one other time. Might as well just use Aurora Beam. We're doing good. We've almost got throw hands to level 26, and then we'll probably call it for this episode. And then the next episode, we'll be training up Slippery and throw hands to level 30, and possibly even Sheldon to level 25 or 30. Oh wait, I forgot. Slippery. We also should train Bellow. We've got a lot of ground to cover before it reaches level 55. Not that I would probably even use Solar Beam in a Nuzlocke, because that just kind of opens it up. We won't even be able to teach it Sunny Day, so... Oh wait, you weren't worth it either. Really, it's just Celebi and Scizor that are the only two Pokemon that are worth fighting on this route. They're the only two we get experience from in any major amount. Did we finish all the Pokemon? There we go. It's like, did we faint all the wild Pokemon? Oh no. We might have caused a crisis. This should do it. The amount of experience we get from Celebi, this should take care of it. I think. It might actually mean we only need one more. Yep, we'll need one more. Actually, he might be worth fighting now. I am going to switch to Sheldon, though. Just to see. Really? Crap. That's not good. Let's hope he's weak to water still. Good, I couldn't remember if that was Gliscor or Glider. Ice Beam should also work. I'm sorry, Aurora Beam. Ah, darn. Well, we're gonna have to heal. I should have used Teleport. I know we're close, I just don't trust it. Nice. Alright. Let's give Bellum his... I'm sorry, Throw Hands their last level. Sorry, I'm checking some notifications. Okay. Bellum, all you. That's okay, you got this. You're doing good, you're gonna do great. Look at that damage. There we go, alright. Can I delete Strength? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to get rid of Pursuit, which sucks. Because that's kind of a good Dark type or Ghost type foil, but... you're just, I don't want to keep hearing about you knocking out like the same Pokemon every single time. I would like to hear that you either found an item or you'd like a rematch. Alright, we are holding out pretty well, I'd say. I'm pleased with the route that we're taking, and hopefully this is the ultimate recovery from what was ultimately a horrible series of events. You've seen it by now, but I'm naming that video The Incident. Like, that's just going to be the title of the video, is Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke part whatever, The Incident. So now that we've moved past the incident, we'll be moving along pretty well. So next up, we're going to be training Sheldon. We're going to be getting him some levels, and then we'll finish working on Throw Hands and Slippery. And hopefully, I think if we can get them to 30, that's probably like a good point. We've got that gives us different typing advantages. I think we'll be fine. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I stream on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I also have all my videos organized into neat little playlists on the channel. So if you want something to binge or have on in the background, check those out. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video or on stream. Bye, everyone!